How's it going? We're making some audio panels, acoustic panels, and I just want to go ahead and just talk about this for a second. What we did was we cut up a bunch of these right here using the table saw. These are old fence pieces. Here's some more right here, 6-footers. Right, and here we got them right here. And all we did was we cut a piece of fiber in a triangle and put it in the corner. So what I'm doing right here, I'm assembling one right here. And so we just sort of take a drill the pilot hole, take the drive a screw in it, make sure to glue it. And we got these pre-cut already, and then we set these right here, like so. Glue it in there, staple it with the staple gun, and then that's it. So once we get it that much done, it's the church that we're doing. We got a building, so I'll show you how we're fixing it up along the way. This is the first step for the acoustics. So I'll put in here some pictures. Here's a picture of the sound station. Here's a picture of the stage. And people have already done that. We put this wall in. And it's full of rock wool or sound insulation. So we're going to try to make this building acoustically tight as we can. And hey, it's going to be cool. Alright, so next step we'll show you. Alright, so we're making some panels for the church. This is what we did. We made these 4x2, stapled these legs on here, and then put this little square on each corner. And that's to make it secure. Now I used old wood. I used old wood to do that with, so it didn't cost a lot. That was pretty cheap. But the screws were like 20 bucks. So what I'm going to do next is, since I'm using insulation, which I had to buy thermofiber instead of rock wool because that's all they had, which is a good product, but it just isn't in 4x2 foot sheets like the rock wool is. So you have to cut it. But I bought this stuff. Just building, the Lowe's building premium non-woven stuff to hold it in. And what I'll do is spread it out on the top and fill it full of flip it over, fill it full of insulation, and spread it out on the bottom. I reverse those and then cover. So I'm using this non-woven house strap. Okay, so on this first part, this house strap's only like $40 a roll, and I made like 30 of these already with it. So next is simply take and just staple it. See? Like so. Once you have one end stapled, then you come over here, you pull it straight, and try to tighten it up so it's decent, and then just cut. Take your knife, and I have these legs because I want them, so you tighten it like that and then cut along the leg on each side, and then it'll lower, and then it'll lower down. Then you staple this side, and you staple the two other sides, and next I'll show you at that point. One more thing, make sure that you're pulling it tight before you staple, and when you come around here to the side, you pull it tight before you staple. Pull it tight and staple. I'll see if I can get it to just pull it tight. It should just sort of slide right along, just like that. Just like that. Okay, so then you flip it over, and you got this, and then you lay the insulation in there. Normally if you're using rock wool, it'll be 2x4 already, so you just would lay the whole sheet in and fit perfect. But since I'm using this stuff, I have to cut it. Okay, the secret to cutting this stuff is that you get one of these long blades like this, right? And then you can just put it right on the thing and then slide like so, right? And it cuts the whole thing. See? Just like that. Make sure to cut a little bit large so that it fits tight. And when you're all done working with insulation, you take a shower in cold water first to get the insulation off, and then the hot water. Otherwise you get all itchy. But as long as you take a shower in cold water first, the insulation will come off you and it won't get in your skin. Alright? So here's what you got. And then we're going to take this and recover the top too. And I just pull it over like so. And then I'll staple it all the way around, just like we did the bottom. So we got this burlap here. I cut it in sections. Whoa. Cut it in sections. Or my brother did. Cost about $168 a roll. I got 20 pieces that cover 2x4 panels. 21 I think actually, or 23. And so once I got this covered like this, top and bottom, now I just throw this over it, and then I'll flip it over it and I'll just staple it. And the first side you don't have to worry about being tight, and then you tighten the other side, opposite side, when you staple it, pull it, and you tighten the one side, and then we'll go from there. Alright? So you want to roll this over like that, so that when you bring it up, and then straighten this, make it nice and even, and then staple. Once you got it to where you have that side, then you take it and you cut a little piece right here, about 1 inch, and then you go ahead and fold this one over like that, start at the middle, and go out on both sides. Okay, so you want to leave a little bit of room, right? Because you got to fold it. You have to fold it. And now I'm on this side. See, I got it all the way around. Now this is the one that you really got to take it and tighten it. You know, so you pull it tight. Take up all the extra slack that you have everywhere before you start stapling. And then you start from the middle, fold it. I usually have to fold it about that far, and then come up so it's folded and it's like that, it's doubled. Start on the middle and then go out. And I'll try to mount this so that you can see. If you're having troubles getting the staple gun to work properly and staple properly, you can take it, hold it in place, put your hand on top of it, and then pull the trigger, and then you'll get a better staple. Now that I got that center piece there, I forgot to cut this one 1 inch away, so it was about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. And I fold it all the way, look and make sure it comes up, and then as I'm going, alright, I pull it tight, pull it up, tight, and over. Okay, make sure you got enough fold, so see, like that, and then put it in. So, you know, you end up with something like that. You still have some room here. And then I'm going to do just the other side. We'll do the other side and all. Okay, so we got it all the way around. Now we're going to work on this area. So you start with this by pulling it down and then pulling it over like a Christmas present. So down see if I can see it. Down and then over and then staple. So you can see down, over, stapled. Now this other part, you're going to cut it off so you have about 2 inches. So let's do that real quick. Fold it in, pull it up, down and over, and then you're going to cut this about that far, and then fold it under and pull it up and staple. In like that, and then pull it up. Pull it up. Try to pull it up. Just staple. That's how you do it. Okay, so the last step is to make sure that everything is secure. So I just take a hammer. You just sort of pound in all the staples to make sure they're all secure and good all the way around. And that's it. The finished product right there. And there'll be no dirt getting out of there or fiberglass for people to have allergies for. And so there you go. That's how we make our acoustic panels. And so the fabric was like $160 on Amazon. The wood I got for free off the farm, but you might have to buy that, you know. And then made the corner. I glued those corner pieces in so that they'd be secure. The roll of house wrapping was $40 from a roll from Home Depot, and it was maybe, I think I'd done 20 with one roll, or maybe 16. And then the insulation is $40 and change a bag, and I'm getting probably 6 or 7 panels out of one. So, all right, there you go. As we go along with this build of this church that we're doing, I'll post some more videos. Catch you there. All right, so that's it. We got it up. And if you notice, listen, already with the soundboard, it's hardly echoing at all, and we got a lot more to go.
Oh,
but we're painting it now. Now. See you later. Okay, so we now have all of the sound panels on the front. I mean, in the front part of the house. We still have to do the back. Haven't done that, but if you notice, it's getting a lot better in here. I mean, there's hardly, almost no reverberation at all now, and but we are still going to put some 6-footers in, and then we'll put that there. But it's coming along.